right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Friday, everyone. Good to see everyone in the cyber group room. Grant, Lita, good to see you, Phil. You too. Welcome back, everybody. What a beautiful Thursday we had yesterday. So many runners. I can't wait to go over them. And they're still moving. We had a great rally yesterday in the market. I got green across the board. I was talking about this yesterday, if you remember correctly. If you remember, all of you, that I said I heard all these analysts they're saying we'll expect this crash. What crash? What crash? You see, that's the difference between long-term traders, because what happened, they were starting to sink in all their indicators and all that. But you know what? It could happen. It could happen, but it all starts what happens over the course of the day. And you could see we're doing, we have some great movers. I mean, Carvana is still going. We were talking about the stock forever. We're talking about almost 300% move in the beginning of June. And there's so many more out there. And you know what? There's been some really good option plays. I even see some good leaps that you could do. And, some day trades have just been phenomenal with some short-term swings. So we'll talk about a few of them. And just for some of you, it's never too late. Everyone thought the party was over with AI. And we were talking about AI, 5 days ago when it was at 30. And then it went to 35. Like, crap, do I buy it now? Then it's at 40. The damn thing's almost at 50. Now, obviously, we'll talk about that 50 number and all that good stuff. But with that, you should be hearing any music. Music should be off. Okay. Cannot hear Fausto. Oh, you should be able to hear me. Hold on. I see that. Oh, there you go. Should be able. Does everybody hear me okay? Sounds should be good for you. You probably have your mic off. All right. So anyway, let's go and move on. Do some shopping really quick. Let's talk about what happened yesterday and a couple of nice little stocks. So listen, what we talk about what happened yesterday should what make you excited about today. What happened on Wednesday should make you excited about Thursday. So what happened on Tuesday or Monday should have the following day. This is why we wake up in the morning. And just to remind everybody, and I want to kind of like play it over and over again, remind everybody, when it comes to trading, this is not a full-time job. I personally think, and I think Josh would say the same thing, it seems like things have been starting to pick up more in the middle of the day, a little bit more. But it bounces back and forth. The mornings has been good, middle of the days, but, and the end of the day. But yesterday, end of the day was phenomenal. Anyway, let's talk about TSSL. This stock was a great mover yesterday. You could see it right out of the gate. Beautiful run up, 1630, all the way up to about 1715. It's not really a lot. It was only up $1. But you know what? The chart looks a lot more promising than what it was. AI has just been non-stop. Yesterday, 9:30, this thing we were talking about yesterday was at 42. And I think this was probably the best trade of the morning as of yesterday, because you could see it right here at 9:30, 36. Thing just took off. And then it did a double top right here. And then right around 10 o'clock, just made a out of nowhere, boom. Went from 45, shot up to about 48. Beautiful winner. And then, listen, do I got to show it to you again? Here, everybody watching on YouTube, okay? Hold on, let me bring up, I think I can bring up, can I bring up the camera over here on the other one? Yeah, we can. I can share both. So everybody can probably see me in the cyber group. Look at that. The mouse pad right there. The best times to trade, worst times to trade. Where is your mouse pad? Get this damn thing already. All right, go get it on our website. Anyway, nice little move on that one too. So we had a good run up on that stock. A couple other ones. Carvana, I don't know what more to say about this thing. This thing's been moving unbelievable. $17 to 26. We were watching this back early in May. It was a $10 move. I mean, once they came out with that good news on those earnings announcements, we did really well with that stock. So it's turning not only to be a good day trade, it turned out to be a very good swing trade. I'm not done. We still got a lot more to go. Okay. RID. Well, by the way, just to let you know, some of these stocks are going on the watch list. Okay. So what did I miss? Okay. We're putting Carvana. We got AI. It's going back on the list. We're putting Carvana back on the list. Okay. And by the way, just to remind everybody, Carvana, I don't know if you guys know this. If you've been here before, stock was $350. AI, I don't know if you know this, it was $180 stock. So and we'll in class, obviously, and we'll talk about this when we're all in the cyber group room. you know that there are times when to trade, when not to trade. And we know we hit these big breaking points, and we'll cover that a little bit more probably when the market opens up. But a couple other ones, NVIDIA has just been nonstop, okay? And NVIDIA, is obviously, some of you know, we talk about all the time. I mean, it's not their core business, but the whole AI story, what's going on, it's all coming into, NVIDIA makes the chips for that thing. So their video card is just unbelievable. NKLA, another stock. I don't know where this stock came out of nowhere, but this stock was literally a 50-cent stock. It has been on a tear. We started jumping in about 2 days ago. So if you go back to our, if you're watching on Twitter or obviously our alerts, we talked about this stock. But once it broke $1, this thing's been on fire, and you could see it yesterday. It was just a very inexpensive stock, good run up. I mean, all the way to about 11:30, thing ran to $1.80. That is a very big move. Very big move. You know what? And you want to go trade options because you can't afford it. You bought 1,000 shares of the stock at $1.20. It's a $1,200 investment. Look how quickly you made that money right there. Another big move. Big. Another one's making a big comeback. And obviously Boyle. Boyle's been doing great. Okay. Boyle, I've been a big fan of that stock. You can see Boyle is starting to make a big comeback. And, if you don't know this, Boyle, yes, it was a $140 stock. So, with the whole gas situation going on, you know what? I think the reason why Boyle is probably moving, I don't know if anyone heard here in Congress, they were trying to, I think the White House was trying to, one of their departments was trying to get rid of gas stoves and trying to put regulation on everything. And I think, the reason why I think it's going up from what I heard is that Congress is trying to pass a law where they can't go after your gas stoves, and they're going to allow it. So, that's only been, I heard about 2 days ago. I don't know. Maybe that's why the stock's moving up. So, once again, if you're for gas, the Green New Deal, you're totally against it. You got to remember, we are traders. Okay. We are traders, and we are here. Unfortunately, with these catastrophes, they make opportunities for us. That's where actually we make most of our money. As much as you might look at COVID, and it was one of the biggest catastrophes here, in the world, there was great opportunities there to make money for all of us. I mean, Moderna, you could see that stock went up and took off. So there's always opportunities out there. So once again, not to get, as a touchy subject regarding about the gas and stuff like that, and not to get political, but when it comes to this is what we're talking about. Anyway, maybe that's why it's going up, but it has been moving up really, really nicely. Anyway, what else is moving up in the market? Well, we already got 3 stocks that are trickling in from yesterday, which is awesome. All right. So a couple of the stocks that came. Oh, by the way, a lot of these stocks also are on level 4. And you can see right here, Carvana kind of made a big move right here once this 16,000 share buyer showed up. And NKLA, a little bit more on the SPCE side, but you got these 200,000 share sellers out here. Look at that. That's 200,000, 119,000. We're not talking chump change here. You know what I mean? There's some big orders out there. AI also, you could see some big orders showing up here. This guy just got executed at 48.50. That looks awesome. And we're going to talk about some others. I want to talk about Space. Okay. So Space had some big news yesterday, and it's shockingly, we finally got a stock on the New York Stock Exchange that's up pretty big today. So they're finally launching. And I think I heard something about some Italian people in the military are going to be flying the plane, whatever. But Space took such a major hit over the years. I mean, this is Virgin Atlantic. You wanted flying out of space, $400,000 to fly on this thing. I mean, listen, if you're a billionaire, it's like paying it's like you and I spending like $400. You know what I mean? For someone that's a billionaire, if you come from $100,000 salary, that's how someone else kind of put it to me. But anyway, stock had a big run. I don't know if it's really going to be a good run up as the day goes on, because it really hasn't gone anywhere. I was looking at some of the orders out here, and they're pretty big. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. We got some iceberg orders here at 48,000 at $6 and 10,000, and we got a couple 48,000 right here. So it's trying to end within a channel. So I don't know if I will probably put this on the B list, but it's all over the news. So, the big thing is this: the more advertising it gets, the better it is. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that. Another stock that I saw here, we know NKLA, it's already on there. That's on our watch list. iRobot came out with some, I guess they won a lawsuit. I believe I heard that stock's up pretty big, but very expensive, very bad spread. Remember, the three things we teach you at CyberTrade University is tradable, trend, and trap. That first T, which is the most expensive and 50% of the failure rate, which is not tradable, that's where you get yourself in trouble with iRobot. So just because you hear about it doesn't mean you can get in and out of it in a comfortable spread, with its volatility. Now, that pretty much does it on that end. What else I had here? I had this one right here, Sones. I don't know. I'm not really completely sold on Sones. I mean, I had a good move yesterday. Probably gonna take this off. I know Josh was mentioning it earlier, and I had on my watch list. But sometimes you can have second thoughts on the stock right here. My God, everyone's like pinging me like crazy all of a sudden. Everybody's asking me, Fausto, what do you think of this one? Fausto, what do you think of this one? Can't talk to you right now. Okay, stop pinging me. Stop texting me. All right. Boyle, we know that's on our watch list. What else? Those are the other ones. What else we had over here that was pretty good? All right, so I found this one. The it's on a downtrend. I'll put it on the watch list. I mean, it's here. Fridays are very difficult. Friday mornings, Friday afternoons actually pretty good, but Friday mornings are a little bit difficult. Oh, look at, we're getting a push in AI again. Shocking. We're getting close to that 49 and 50 price range. All right. I saw S moving and also Kava, but that was an IPO from yesterday. And once that stock opened up, it was pretty good. I know a lot of us did trade it yesterday to Kava. That one moved pretty nicely. So that wasn't too bad. And Neo's been doing pretty well too. Neo had a really good move. I would throw Neo back on the watch list. I know yesterday, Neo, we did pretty well on that. It pretty much does it. That one too, BBAI. That one, if you remember yesterday, I called that one out too with Josh when we were talking about AI moving. And it's not, it's a lot less expensive. It's in the AI business. You could see anything with the word AI. It's like, always reminds me of like cannabis stocks or the .com. I talked about it, yesterday in the cyber group room. But just be careful with the BAI. But BBAI, cheap, a lot less expensive. I think that what happens when people jump on this bandwagon because they don't want to spend $50 on AI, they might jump on BBAI. Okay. Also, Microsoft, we all know, has a lot to do with ChatGPT, and that one also did pretty well too. So that's been doing phenomenal as a run up. All right. Anything I'm missing? I did not call out. Bill is saying, look at the ride. Okay. All right. Now that stock, $500 stock. Look at this thing down to $4.50. Definitely like that ride trade. Definitely like ride. Listen, another stock. I want to throw this out there. Okay. So AAP, Advanced Auto Parts got really beat up. That's coming back to. NASDAQ did a big merger. That one's coming back to. CSQ made a big comeback, cyber traders. This is the stock I was telling you about that pays that big high interest rate. You get paid every month. That one made a big comeback. Okay, I was getting a little nervous on the price of it. I think remember it pays about 8-9% a year. Pays you monthly, so you can take the money whenever you want. That one made a big comeback. But I want you to keep an eye on this stock, NVIO. Does anybody know this stock right here, NVIO? Okay, this one right here. Anyway, no. So this is the stock Ozempic. Okay, now everyone knows about the diabetes drug. The stock is doing really well. I'm probably consider looking at it as a leap because and also they own Wegovy. Now everyone's trying to lose that. I don't know if you heard the whole thing. It's been on TV a lot. Everyone's looking to find a weight drug. And apparently this is like been the miracle drug right out there. Even Elon Musk was talking about it. So I would keep an eye on this one too. It's expensive. You could probably do more of a swing trade on it. Or NVIO. That's this one. Is it the other one too? Is it NVIO? No, it's NVO. Andrea, I think it's NVO. NVIO does not come up. But keep an eye on it. The stock's been moving up pretty decently. I'm going to keep an eye on it. All right. All right. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? All right, so listen, let's get ready for the market open up, everybody. Listen, if you're watching on social media right now, if you have your cell phone, you have that little QR code in the top left-hand corner. If you want to jump in the trading room, just go there, click on it. We'll get you in the cyber group room, and you'll see why, and get to meet all the hundreds of traders in our trading room and see how we do with these stocks. In the meantime, traders, you see something, you say something, okay, everybody? And then if I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And don't forget, we'll be back here live again at 2:30. Mike, thank you too. And you have a great weekend too, Mike. All right. Thanks, everyone. Happy trading.